Welcome to DS Trucks. In today's video, we are going to be doing the spark plugs on our 22 250 with the 7.3. Let's take a quick look at the parts that we have acquired here from Rock Auto. So we're going to be going with the Bosch double iridium spark plugs. These are some of the nicer ones that I could find from Rock Auto. And we will also be going with this brand for the spark plug wires, and I have to say they look pretty good. As you can see, it has a little bit of spark plug lubricant right in there, so you don't have to worry about doing that. It's already got that stuff in there. And it has these real nice heat protectors that the current design does not seem to have. So we are deviating from the OEM Motorcraft stuff a little bit and going with something else. This is called Standard OE Plus Performance. And yeah, we're trying this out. Never heard this brand before, nothing, but I just try to essentially go on Rock Auto and get the nicer product. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, so this truck only has 42,000 miles, but we do have indications that these spark plugs are due for a change. Here's a look at the access so far. You can get in there pretty easily with the 7.3, it looks like, so hopefully this isn't too bad. I'm curious how these are going to look. Like I say, 40,000 miles, 42,000 miles on this truck, but like 4,000 engine hours. So the hours are there for sure. The miles, don't let it fool you. It's really a lot because the work that we do is so much more short trip, but a lot of idle hours, a lot of hard pushing and plowing of snow. We already had to put a power steering pump on this truck, 2 sets of tires, a set of brake pads, rotors. It had a caliper replaced. Just to put it in perspective how hard it works, it needs a front end right now. Tie rods are shot. So even though it's got 40,000 miles, don't let that fool you. They are all working miles. Let's get these spark plugs pulled out. As we get into this, I'm pulling these out, but it's not a whole bunch to see. It's kind of hard to see. But so far, they don't seem hard to reach. Got pulled off there. One. There's another one down here. What's that? That swivel broke?
That's
Yours?
yours.
Give me that. Give me that. Oh. All right, so just like that. Where's my stool? Oh. Just like that, we got 3, 4 out. This is how they looking, the wires. See if I can't get the spark plug loose. They feel really rusty. Well, that plug you got out, was it really rusty?
No.
Okay.
Set it over there on the workbench.
Okay. All right, so it's a matter of feeling for it. I can't see nothing. This is all by feel. But I can kind of feel it there. Let's see if I can't put this camera somewhere. Get me out of the way. You told Lisa you fasting yet? Okay, so here's a look at the spark plugs that came out. We have 40,000 miles on these. And, I mean, I don't know. Some of these look worse than others, but I don't think it was so much the spark plugs that was the issue. I think it's more of these wires. But, you know, hopefully we lose the drivability issue. So what was going on is it would throw a check engine light if we were driving in the rain. So, yeah. hopefully this is gonna all be sorted out. So we're changing the oil now, and we'll be starting it up and taking it for a quick spin after the oil's changed. All right, here we go. Crank it up. No check engine lights or anything. Now, we did the brake rotors, pads in the front. We did a caliper. Now, we've been getting a little bit of problems out of this new caliper. Nothing with the grabbing capabilities. It stops good. Great stopping power. All that good stuff. But the issue that we've been having is you can just smell brake fluid a little bit, but no other indications. So I'm wondering if the caliper itself, being a remanufactured caliper, is having problems. I mean, the hose that we put on is all good. There's no leaks. I mean, I could try to flush the fluid out and see if that's the issue, but it's only coming from the one side. But it does take quite a lot of braking effort in order to get it to sort of smoke at all. So we'll go this way. The power is good. You know, with the new plugs, it kind of woke the engine back up a little. Definitely pretty good. And gotta say, 7.3 definitely drives well. It has good power. Definitely a little bit questionable as the reliability long term compared to the 6.2. Although when I did have a 6.2, I wasn't exactly doing oil analysis on that engine, so the condition of that engine is honestly a mystery. This engine, it runs better and it is fine. It's just I've seen on the oil analysis reports cause for concern, but that's on the reports. It could be that the other gas engines that we've had in the past would have had the same reports, but I just never did the analysis to know. So interesting, situation there. But after this tune-up, this power seems to be pretty good. Definitely getting up and going, and unless you really stomped on it, you really wouldn't notice the difference on this compared to the diesel. The diesel just has that whoosh of power compared to the 7.3 gas. I mean, we're only 470 foot-pounds of torque, and a diesel's got 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. So all in all, pretty happy with this tune-up. They went to the old school technology, so you got to do the tune-ups here. Now, we have 42,000 miles, and we've got like 4,000 engine hours. I don't even know how to look at the engine hours exactly, but let's see here. No, I don't know how to see that. But I know it's over 4,000, so don't let the low miles fool you. If you're ever looking at a truck to purchase, always consider how many engine hours you got on there. Oh yeah, it's ripping. Okay, no way, no kidding. It's definitely moving out, and it's definitely got good power. It sounds amazing. So I almost want to line these up and see how they would compare, side by side, the 450 to 6.7 versus this, because this does move out, especially with the spark plug. So I'm definitely happy with the parts from Rock Auto, and it's just this brake caliper. Nothing with the stopping. If I hit those brakes, it can come down good in speed. Like it's stopping really good. I just don't understand why I'm getting that smell of brake fluid, but there's no signs of any leaks. Could it be that this brake caliper that was rebuilt is having issues, or could it be a different smell that we're smelling? You know, before the tune-up, you know, this thing always kind of had a weird smell with the exhaust, with the cats. I don't know if they're big enough or what, or if that's the issue. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. My name is Sean. This is DS Trucks. See you in the next video. Over and out. It's cool because it sounds like it's doing something, but then you look at the speedo, and you're not exactly getting in trouble, but it sounds good.